we didn't coordinate this. We're matching, though. What's up with that?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is this a setup?
Yeah.
Is there someone recording us? Like, what's going on here?
Talking to 17-year-old Paige from Fairfax, Virginia, one immediately notices his sense of humor.
I like science fantasy, science fiction, or action adventure.
Paige is in 11th grade and loves many things like writing and history, but his biggest love of all is film.
What's a good example? When I was a kid, I watched movies like Indiana Jones or like Star Wars, and I was heavily inspired by those.
Sometimes, though, even watching movies was tough. Paige was born with a rare genetic blood disorder, sickle cell disease, which caused years of anemia, constant fatigue, chills, and lots of pain.
And I also had pain crisis, which majorly affected my joints, and I'd get like 10 out of 10, maybe 11 out of 10 pain that lasted for like, maybe 3 days to 2 weeks sometimes.
That pain prevented him from doing a lot of the other activities most kids take for granted.
I couldn't go outside as much as I wanted to. I couldn't get involved as much in sports.
Paige admitted to me there were times where he wasn't sure how he'd cope, but he also emphasized that he's a man of faith.
But it is only because I put my trust and my faith in God that I am here standing where I am right now.
And after 14 years of living with sickle cell, Paige had a life-changing bone marrow transplant. He says that while it helped a lot, the experience was a struggle.
The transplant process was very difficult. It was very tedious on me mentally and emotionally. But like I said, I ultimately still had that hope and that faith and that trust that things would get better. And it did.
Chatting with him, it's hard to believe Paige is only 17. During his bone marrow transplant process, Paige lost his mom and multiple grandparents.
This necklace that I'm wearing here has my mother's ashes inside of it. So I can always carry a piece of her around me while also showing people my faith.
So it would be understandable if, when Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic came to him, he wished for something big.
At first, I wanted to have an infinite pizza card from Papa John's.
But Paige decided to go a different route.
Then I had a humbling moment. I realized that I am going through a situation that people rarely, if ever, go through. And rather than sitting here satisfying myself, giving things that I would like, I would much rather want to showcase the pain that I went through to help other people through their pain.
In a completely selfless gesture, Paige embraced his love of film and wished for high-tech audio-video camera equipment to document the process of his bone marrow transplant and going through his own struggle.
To rather showcase the terrible things that I went through so that people can see it and they could be saved.
Hi, guys. It's been a long 2 years, hasn't it?
He says that for anyone who has to go through a bone marrow transplant, he wants his video diary to serve as a reminder.
That no matter what a person can go through, they can be saved, they can be rejuvenated, and they can be made new.
Joking with me in the studio, he told me he actually hates watching himself on camera, but he says if even one person can be helped by the interpersonal empathy showcased in what he's produced, he considers that a resounding success. And in the future, he says, he wouldn't mind being a pastor or a motivational speaker.
That's the reason why I do things, because I want to inspire people.
You're still living every day, and you're still surviving every single day. And you will make it the next day, and you can become someone important in this world.
If you want to hear more about Paige's story and all the other kids who have had wishes fulfilled and have been impacted by Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic, you can visit dmvwishes.org or you can visit WTOP.com/wishes. I'm Matt Kaufax, WTOP News.
And this is Paige Gordon. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Yeah! Hey, thank you, my man.
Want more Matt About Town? Hear me on the radio before my videos are available online. Listen every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7:45 and airing throughout the day on 103.5 FM, the WTOP app, or your smart speaker.